Welcome to Motivational Mondays with your girl Lexi Queen B. I hope all is well with my viewers. Today's topic is be who you want your children to become. If you are a parent, an aspiring parent, a guardian, or anyone who acts as a parent, this one is for you. Stay tuned. In many cases, young children are not as experienced enough to have many options to choose who their role models are. You go to a primary school today and ask children, who are your role models? Some may say the teachers that teach them because their circle are small. They go to school every day and these teacher be nice to them, these teacher teach them. They're not out there in the world as yet to explore to find other role models, right? If a student say my mom or my dad, if they answer by saying my mom or my dad or my parents, it's very rare, but it's very special. This would show that this person is coming from a home where their parents, they admire their parents, their mom or their dad. You know, it's rare, and we need more answers like this when we ask our young children, who are your role models? The parents are the first person the children are around. They were born, they came home to their mothers and their fathers. From the hospital, you were there with that child from birth until the child is ready to go to, infant school. So from that time in the home, that child is around you and imitate what you do. That child look up to you because they know that this is mommy, this is where I get my training. I should follow mommy or I should follow daddy. Whatever they do, I'll do. Now, parents have to be very careful of what they do because children live what they learn. And the first place that they learn is in the home. Children fail to listen, but they never fail to imitate. This world is full of negativity. Having positive parents is what we need to have positive children. We need to stop let other persons take over from being our children role model. We are supposed to be our children's role model, right? And they're looking for role model for different places, sometimes even places that they shouldn't be looking for role models. They don't even know. But we should step up as parents. We should do our best to try to ensure that we win the role model position for our children. It may not always go as planned though, because there are some children who generally have great role models and look into good places for role models, and it's fine, it's okay. But we should try to run that race and try to win it to be our children role model. Be the role model that you needed when you were growing up. Because sometimes as children growing up, we were searching for somebody to be our role model. We couldn't find anybody. There was nobody fit. So be that role model that you needed when you were growing up. Be that role model for your child or your children today. The other day, my eldest daughter came to me. She was watching something on her tablet and she came to me and she said an excavator broke down and they needed someone to work on it because she loves excavators. I don't know, but she's very fascinated with them. So she was watching something and she says, Mom, persons who fix excavators, like my dad, what are they called? And I said to her that they're mechanical engineers. And she says, Mom, I want to become a mechanical engineer like my dad because if my dad was there, he would have fixed the excavator for them. And when I grow up, I want to fix excavators and other things like those. I said to her, really? I was thinking to myself, hell no, I don't want my daughter to become a mechanic. But if that's what she wants, fine. She's still so young, but no, she looks up to her dad to be fixing things like these. So she admire him and she want to do the work that he does, and that's very good. So I guess he's her first role model. That's what I'm talking about. Just ensure that you are doing things, your children are seeing you accomplish things and doing things that they love, they admire, they're fascinated, and they want to do like their moms and their dads. Every word, movement, or action has an effect on our children. If you are grumpy, if you're a grumpy person, a miserable person, you always be miserable and them and grumpy. They're going to follow you and they're going to become grumpy as well, even if they don't want to, but it's just going to happen. If you're always smiley and nice and talk to them very nicely, they'll do the same and they'll grow like that. I know sometimes when I may shout at Chocolate when when she does something bad, and I found that she's shouting sometimes when probably Vanilla trouble her stuff. She shouts at her. Or even me sometimes she shouts at, and without even thinking, and when she realized she drop in her shell and I'm like, don't you dare. But I have to understand that I shout at her a lot. It doesn't give her an excuse to shout back, but it's simply saying that your children are going to do what you do. The way we talk to our children becomes their inner voice. I've seen this. This is proof in my very own soul. So, parents, we have to be very careful. I will now leave you with a quote from Jim Ensign. The attitude you have as a parent is what your children will learn from more than what you tell them. They don't remember what you try to teach them, but they will remember what you are. So true. This is exactly what I've been saying from I started. Give your child or children someone to admire, someone to respect, someone to honor. Please remember that. This is where I end today's episode. Thank you for watching. Take care until next time.